Hey guys, great job on those ideas. Lots of really interesting and fun ideas about what you think those robots in those pictures can do. Also, some very good predictions about what you think we will learn in our article, My Teacher is a Robot. So I want you to keep those ideas in your head, and I also want you to think about in this article, what does it tell us that robot teachers can do? What is the information it's giving us about what robot teachers can do? All right, so are we ready to read? I know I am. Let's get started. All right, I'm going to switch over to this mouse to help us focus as we read. All right, students in Daejeon, South Korea were surprised when their new English teacher walked into the classroom. "How are you, my students?" said Tiro. "Let's begin. Please open the book." Tiro talks like any human teacher, but he is actually a robot. Tiro only taught the students for 30 minutes, but everyone enjoyed the class. Other robots also help students in Korea to speak better English. The robot reads sentences aloud, the students repeat them, and the robot corrects their pronunciation. If this program is successful in the future, parents will be able to buy robots that stay with their children and teach them English at home. In California, in the United States of America, two robots called Ruby and Kiro teach songs, colors, and shapes to 1 and 2-year-old children. Ruby is 1 meter tall, soft, and warm. Her eyes have cameras inside them, and she has a third camera above her head. There are also 5 computers inside her body, hidden under a soft cover. The cameras and the computers help her to know the children's faces and to see when they are happy or sad. When the children play with her, she laughs, and the children often come up and hug her. Kiro and Ruby are both very popular. Before the children go home, they cover Kiro with a blanket and say goodnight to him. Of course, Kiro doesn't go to sleep, but his computer systems shut down for the night. All right, well, that was pretty interesting. And I gotta say, I'm a little scared about this Korean robot teaching English. I don't know how I feel about that. But we did learn some interesting things that these robots can do. We said the Korean robot can help students to read and to learn English. Don't tell anybody. And the American robots, Ruby and Kiro, can teach students songs and colors and shapes, and they're really fun for the little kids. That one's okay. All right, so we know some ideas about these robot teachers. Let's get a little bit more into our text. So we've got some questions we're going to answer in our text. So our first question is, what can the other Korean robot do? So remember, our text talked about 2 robots in Korea. The first robot was Tiro. So this question is asking me about the other Korean robot, and that's going to be this one right here where it says other robots in Korea. And if I look at this very first sentence here talking about the other Korean robot, it tells me what can it do? It can help students to speak better English. That first sentence, my topic sentence, gives me the main idea of that paragraph. Awesome, so we found our first answer. Let's look at our second question. This question asks, what can Ruby and Kiro do? All right, so I found my keywords, and I know that I need to go to paragraph 3 and paragraph 4 to learn about Ruby and Kiro. And I'm looking for what can they do. And so again, if I look here in my first sentence, of my third paragraph, that topic sentence. In California, in the United States of America, two robots called Ruby and Kuro. Look at this. What can they do? Teach songs, colors, and shapes to 1 and 2-year-old children. Again, that topic sentence gives me my main idea. We said this text was about what these teacher robots can do, and I find that information in my topic sentences. It's all coming together. Let's look at our next question. This question is a little bit different. It says, how long did Tiro teach the students? I know when I see this question, how long, it's asking for a number, a length of time. And I'm going to be looking for Tiro. So that's going to be in paragraph 1. And I want to look for this keyword, Tiro teach. And if I look here in my last paragraph, Tiro only taught the students 4, and now it's going to give me how long? 30 minutes. Whew. I think I can teach more than 30 minutes, so my job is okay. So, good job on question number 3. Let's move on to question number 4. This question asks, how many? How many? So that's saying I want, again, a number for my answer. And it's asking here, how many computers does Ruby have? So what paragraph did I read about Ruby and computers? Well, paragraph 3 gives me a lot of description about what Ruby looks like. And it starts with telling me how tall Ruby is, and then it describes her eyes, and then I'm going to look for that keyword of computers, and I'm looking for a number, and there it is, 5 computers inside her body. So that one was pretty easy, yeah? And our last question, what do you think about the article? Well, now this question, the answer is not inside the article, right? It's inside your brain. So we're going to pause here. It's been a long video. Take a break, get some water, and then below, you are going to type your answer to this question. What do you think about this article? Would you like to have a robot teacher? Why or why not? Write a few sentences below, share those with your teacher and classmates, and then we will come back and keep reading. We have a second article. All right. Good luck.